So here's a high pressure oil leak. So here part of the spring clip was broken. The rest of it's still sitting in the injector. The slow ring is broken and the O-ring is completely blown out. The third one on the driver's side. These are brand new last fall. Alrighty guys, so today we are making some progress on the Powerstroke. Just pulling all the injectors, even though the one was the issue. We were going to send them all back anyway to get them checked because this thing's always hazed since we put this thing together with the new motor and brand new injectors, and literally everything was like brand new. So we're just going to send those back since we're not going to be able to get this thing running for this weekend anyway. So we, my dad and I, put some 93 octane in the 6.8 V10, and seems like it's running a little better. It's not real spark knocking like it was. That I do end up, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he asked around to somebody. He's like, yep, you gotta get correct crank, so I need a 6-liter crank for that. So don't make the same mistake I did and put a 5.3 crank in a 6-liter without having it balanced. Thankfully I found it before it blew up. And then this weekend we're gonna get to work on the 4Runner, plural-ish kind of, frame swap. I have all my parts ordered. My springs came in for the rear, and I ordered a shock. I have one, so I ordered the other one, and I just ordered some lower ball joints just because I don't want to deal with it. Having those things go out, so I got some Toyota OEM ones because everybody says that's what you need to get. So yeah, that, cleaning up a valve cover for that, and yeah, so we're just gonna keep plugging, and that is update for August 4th. Alrighty guys, so doing a little work here before I get to work on the 4Runners. I've got this valve cover the guy gave me because apparently one of the ones that's on the motor on that 2000 with the frame I'm using, I think it was this tab was broke off, so he gave me this one with it, and I just cleaned it up and painted it up nice. Just hit it with some cast aluminum color paint, and just painted that John Deere green just for the heck of it. It's better than that brown it was, and it honestly looks pretty good. So I might, because I'd like to do that to the other valve cover in the intake just to make it look a little nicer. We'll see if I have time to do that, but then I might do some John Deere green accents just because I kind of like that. Yeah, and then I just quick sanded down and painted up this one shock that I have, rear shock. I only got one because I guess the other one got destroyed along with the other spring, so I had to buy the springs in a set, but I was able to get one shot because this one's good. So I just ended up, I just rethreaded the top here. I just have 2 nuts on there just because right now, but yeah, so this just, the nut got ripped off and the threads are destroyed and it was bent, so I just bent it back and put that on there. I think it'll be fine. Worst case, I'll just double nut it. But yeah, so I just painted this black because the one I'm getting, it's newer, and I know this is black. I think it's plastic actually, but then the paint I had obviously was not even close, but I'm like, well, it's yellow. I just wanted to paint it so it didn't rust, so I just taped up the stickers just so you could see it. But it's underneath the vehicle, so I don't really care. Yeah, so that I got, so I will get working on that tomorrow, 4Runners. Super excited about that. I can't wait to have that thing back because I love driving that thing. Definitely my favorite vehicle I've ever driven for a daily anyway. Yeah, it's it's not really fast, but it's not slow like this Excursion, this V10, and you know, it's small. I can get in and out of places easy. It's just fun. They got a great car community around those things. Kind of got a cult following, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I got the rest of the injectors out of the 6 liter today. Get those all sent back. Yeah, because there was that one that broke. I don't remember if I showed that, but that one of the tops of them broke and caused a high pressure oil leak. Caused us to limp it all the way home from Colorado. So that was like, it was supposed to be a 17-hour drive and it ended up being 35. So that was a ton of fun. On top of all the other issues this thing has given us. Someday I will do in-depth our experience with this thing, because yeah, when it runs, it's amazing and it tows like a boss. But it is a 6 liter and it's just, this one has every issue you can imagine that basically any of these ever had. So it's just been a big pain in the butt. So sometime I'll have a video out on that. I'll probably do that with my dad and the buddy that's helped us out with this thing a bit. Yeah, and for anybody that thinks these V10s tow worth, or just drive in general with any guts at all, maybe the 3 valves they're a little better in the trucks, but this thing is absolutely gutless. Honestly, we think that our 6 liter Suburban that we had towed just as good. And when that thing kicked down, it at least had power. This has no top end whatsoever. This trailer is really heavy, so that's why we had the 6 liter to pull it. But yeah, we're not impressed. Anybody who thinks those are worth anything has never driven a diesel. Sorry, that's my opinion. But so that is the update for today. And yeah, so I will hopefully get this video out tonight or tomorrow morning. And then we will get to going on the 4Runners tomorrow. So I'm going to completely try and document that, just because I know I looked for good documentation on that and nobody really had any. So just to get some out on YouTube for you guys. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. See you later.